Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. Continuing where we left off. Almost as if I didn't try recording this episode the other day and stopping. So it's always important to keep a backup. Yeah, I've missed a couple days. So wound up coming out on a Tuesday, which makes it kind of uneven from last week's, or exactly the same as last week's. My plan for the series is every other day, so three days one week, 4 days the next, every other day. That's how it works. If you didn't know, just in case you didn't know how it works, that's how it works. And yeah, the weekend, it was not a very good time to record videos, I will say. Yeah, that is one thing I do want to talk about. I will say first off that hopefully my commentary will be okay, even though already starting off it's not exactly the greatest. I was not feeling very good yesterday, and I guess it kind of goes from why there wasn't an episode yesterday. Yeah, I just was not feeling that great at all. The stomach was giving me some trouble, but I could not get my brain jump started at all. I haven't slept very well, and yeah, and about since probably Friday, Thursday or Friday. Every time I go to sleep, I just have the weirdest dreams, and I can't sleep more than like 2-3 hours at a time. So it's kind of annoying. Even if I sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, again, it's all dreams all the time. So yeah, I just can't get my brain turned off enough to rest well right now. So it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Kind of an understatement. That is kind of annoying, to be honest. It's rather annoying. So yeah. Hopefully my commentary will be legible. Don't want none of that illegible commentary in here. Illegitimate commentary. Another thing is, probably a good idea to just jump in and do it anyway. Because otherwise, if, like when I was feeling bad last year for a couple of bad months, I quit YouTube for 2 months, I just never felt like getting back to it. So that I don't want to happen again. That probably did not help me at all. It's actually the reason I started this series, because I needed a good outlet to talk and just get stuff out, People need that. I'm not that much of a sociable person, so I need a source like that sometimes. And you guys are the guinea pigs. You should never tell the guinea pigs they have an option to turn off. So yeah, you totally can't just turn the video off if you wish to not be a guinea pig. I hear the pay sucks. But anyway, yeah. It's one of those things where you just quit thinking about it and just do it. So yeah, that's what this is now. So enjoy. I tried to record this Friday and I just wasn't feeling that good. I recorded like 3 minutes and I was like, this is not going to happen, is it? And I just went stop recording. I did actually hit the button that time, because obviously I would have quit recording. But yeah, that's what I did. Just But yeah, most of the weekend I did enjoy, despite not feeling the best. This weekend was the Mindcrack Marathon. If you don't know what the Mindcrack Marathon is, it is the marathon that the Mindcrack guys from the Mindcrack server. Yeah, Mindcrack. Yeah, they've done a charity marathon 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row now. Yeah, technically they've been doing it for about 2 years, just over 2 years, because three would fit into. You know what? I think I'm overthinking. You're overthinking the shook. They've done it 3 times. It's an annual thing. They've done it for 3 years, despite calendar dates making it like 2 years and maybe a month. I don't know. But anyway, that's not important, shook. You need to move on. Move on from that fact. But yeah, they get together and they do. They raise money for the charities. So the first year they did it for Child's Play, and last year they did it for Extra Life, and they did it for Extra Life again this year. Pretty fun time. What I watched a good portion of it, probably more than I should have. But yeah, it's always fun to watch charity marathons. It's weird. Sometimes I'm not really in the mood for live streams. To watch live streams anyway. And I'm kind of weird like that. My attention span can be kind of short at times. And even though I enjoy it, even though I'm enjoying something, I just get to a point where I'm like, nah, I'm done for now. Which is why I can watch several episodes of like something in a day, but I don't actually. But I sprinkle them about. 2 episodes here, 2 episodes there, whatever, Can't just sit down and binge for like hours on something. But charity marathons and stuff like that, I don't know. I tend to have more of an attention span, I guess, because I'm curious if they're going to meet their goal, and it feels a lot more participatory, that sort of thing. Fortunately, this year I didn't really have the funds to participate that way, but hopefully, hopefully, I did a few retweets. Maybe that got some folks over there, and just being an extra viewer on Twitch maybe helped. Get some people who didn't even know who they were, that sort of thing. They're like, yeah, I'll donate some money. So hopefully the participation like that helped. I mentioned before that the Mindcrack guys are the reason that I started YouTube to begin with. Paul Soares Jr., even though he's not in the Mindcrack group anymore, officially anyway, he it was his videos from the server that made me discover the others, like Good and Kurt, which have heavily influenced my channel, and also heavily influenced me wanting to start a server, which was probably one of my best decisions that I made as a YouTuber and as just a person. Made good friends because of that. So yeah, I have a they wanted to watch the marathon to support them. So yeah, they did pretty good. They raised $208,000 over about 48 hours. Pretty impressive. That was just over what they had wanted to raise. Their goal was 200,000. So that's pretty awesome. That's really awesome. Had some folks with some of that came from some pretty large donations. So glad that people aren't being Scrooge McDucks and stuff. Hopefully next year I'll have I have more in the way to be able to do it, like I just said earlier. But yeah, they, and another thing that was really funny was they did live UHCs, which I was really looking forward to because of last year's that they did. They do the UHC competitions live. Chaos happens. They would. People could donate and give certain players items like gold and notch apples and that sort of thing, which in a normal thing of UHC would be very ridiculous. So it was very fun, the chaos that happened. That I do recommend you check out uh, if it sounds interesting. It was very crazy. Um, hmm. It got me to thinking. Another thing about the marathon, it got me thinking. And I have thought about this before, but I haven't wanted to specifically do it. You guys can tell me what you think about it. Think about the idea, and we'll take that into consideration. I'll take about a week and a half to mull it over, think about it, and but I am thinking about possibly, associating this series and my channel as an entirety. This series, I guess, will be the one where I talk about the most because it's well, this is where I talk about craft. But I'm thinking about starting something like that. Uh, Extra Life does sound like a very good charity, and it's pretty easy to sign up. I went and did some reading on it, and it's very easy to set up, get it to where people can donate and that sort of thing. So I may set up my own Extra Life account and yeah. But you guys tell me what you think about that because it would be something I would mention most episodes. I talk it up sometime because it's a good cause. Uh, of course, I wouldn't want to pressure anybody who didn't have the ability to do it. That is one thing I would want to make sure be careful about. You can't make yourself broke now because you'd have less to possibly be able to give later. So yeah, I wouldn't want to affect anybody like that. I would assume that I wouldn't have to worry about that, but in my brain, I'd be like, what if I make people go broke? What if I do that? Something like that. It's one reason why I hate retail because I hate uh, doing stuff like that. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. You guys tell me what you think. Would that be something that you would like to see in this series and on the channel in general? So yeah, I'm seriously considering that. They Extra Life, it contributes to children's miracle hospitals. It helps. It goes to hospitals that will take care of kids in need, whether or not they have the actual financial ability to pay or not. Which is good because you wouldn't want a kid to continue to be sick, or worst case scenario, die because of something silly like not having enough money. So it's a good cause. It's a really good cause, and I think it goes for I was doing a little bit of reading. I have a terrible memory for one thing, so that doesn't help. But I think it goes from, even kids above 18, so, or people above 18, so even some adults, which is really good. Really good. It's really good to sum it up. So yeah, I'm seriously considering that. Another reason why I've been tentative to do such a thing is because of the I mentioned before that this is heavily inspired by Farlands or Bust from Kurt G. Mack, and he's been raising money for about four and a, how many years? 4.5, 3.5? I can't remember. 4.5. How long has he been doing YouTube? I can't remember. Did I just say nude tube? Yeah, I don't think that's what he does. But yeah, that is another reason that I've been kind of tentative about such a thing. I'm already mildly worried whether or not this is considered kind of copying, and even though I want this to be my own thing, I started for exactly what I told you, to give me a series where I can talk about whatever I feel like talking about. I do wonder sometimes whether or not it's too similar and stuff. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to get some wool soon. Oh, okay. It's just a cave. Just a cave, guys. Nothing to see there. Just a cave. So yeah, that is another thing that I've been somewhat concerned about while doing doing it for a charity, which I really shouldn't. I mean, charity is a good cause regardless. So again, it's that one of those weird things where I'm pretty sure I'm feeling kind of guilty for stupid, silly reasons, but it's just the way that the way my brain works. Logically, I can think about it like that is silly, shook. This is YouTube. People kind of do what they want on here, and people could choose whether or not they want to watch it. So you basically could do almost any video, and it ultimately, I mean, I guess you could definitely do stuff the wrong way, but if you do it with the right intentions, it shouldn't be anything to ever feel actually guilty about. Like I said, you could. No, there's always the wrong intention, but you could get on here and say terrible things about people and that sort of thing, and that would be terrible and stupid. People would still have the option to be like, click off, click off, man, click off. People would have the option to click off the video and say, nope, never watching a video from that guy again, But yeah, you could get on there and say terrible stuff about people, the people of different cultures and stuff, and yeah, that would actually legitimately be a bad thing. But in good spirits, or good intentions, it wouldn't be a terrible thing, nothing to feel guilty about. So yeah. Oh wait, did I say again that I slept only like 2 hours last night? So my brain is not operating at any sort of capacity of which it's actually able to capacitate. So yeah. This Sprite tastes good. I've also realized that another thing about doing the YouTube videos when you're not feeling that great is I've noticed that my voice is, even though it's nothing to do with like my voice, my sinuses, my throat. If I'm just not feeling it good, I just don't have that strong of a voice, you know. It's kind of another thing that sucks about it. Not able to bolster my voice on up. Yes, bolster. That's a real word, right? Pretty sure it is. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think about that. About Extra Life. Would that be something you'd want to see for the series? And for my channel in general? Ooh, are we actually coming across some land? Is it land? I mean, well, it's definitely land. I mean, duh, there it is. Duh, there it is. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, it's... What is the actual song that I couldn't think of? Whoop, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's Whoop, there it is. You should never do that, Shook, ever again. Oh, Tattoo, don't ever do Whoop, there it is references ever in a video. So you guys let me know what you think about that. What else was I about to say when I... Crap, I was going to say something and now I can't think of it. Seriously. 1 minute ago, I was thinking of something and now I can't think of it. Stupid brain. What was it? What was it? What was it, Shook? Aha! Because of the marathon this weekend, we also didn't do Minecraft Bingo night, so I'm thinking of taking a day, someday this week, and doing the bingo thing. Doing the bingo thing. That's a way to put it, right? I'm going to do the weekly seeds, and maybe even do a maybe even try to black out the practice seed. The practice seed in Minecraft Bingo is where you can, you know, most of the bingos, you know, you do it blind. You can't watch anybody play it, and you can't play it beforehand before you record it. You know, you have to record yourself doing it for the first time and having never seen the card being played. That way, you know, you can get an accurate time of how good you are at actually getting a bingo. Which I'm not that good at it. I don't know, practicing I don't think would even help me that well. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it sometime this week. I'm not sure exactly when. It may be in the daytime on Wednesday. Because I'm not really sure about or maybe late Tuesday night. It definitely won't be late. Dang it. Stupid boats. You won't see that happening anymore in 1.9. Stupid boats. But so yeah, sometime this week I'm going to be doing that. So stay tuned. Yeah, this is going to be... Today is Tuesday, right? Yes, today is Tuesday. I get that right. Let's craft a boat again. Yep, today's Tuesday, so... It may be late tonight or tomorrow sometime. I don't think it'll be Thursday evening because I do have to work that day. But yeah. Stay tuned for that. How far have I traveled? Oh, sweet! We've hit the 700,000 mark. Awesome. We're 7/10 of the way to 1 million blocks away from spawn. Haven't been traveling for a year now, so awesome. But anyway, guys, I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. I said guys twice because I just don't care. That's how I roll. I say guys as many times as I wish. You can't stop me. But anyway, will be back Thursday, and hopefully we'll be more energetic, non-senile, and just all around more normal. As scary as normal normally is for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Farewell, folks.